Kareem Hunt, but they still have Pacheco, but they don't have a guy that can legitimately hit the home run from the backfield. That's what Brees Hall will provide.
Yeah, and when you look at the Chiefs' offense right now with Isaiah Pacheco in there slotted as the starter, I really feel like Andy Reid wants more out of the starting running back spot. He's complacent with what he has because it's working. It's kind of a band-aid on things. But if there was a way for the Chiefs to upgrade at not too of an expensive of a price, I think that Reid would be more than happy to do it. I mean, you look at Pacheco's stats this year. He's averaging just 38.7 rush yards per game. He has not topped 60 yards in a single game this season. And when you talk about the Chiefs' passing game, you would like to see a running back contribute a little bit, but Pacheco really hasn't been a great weapon out of the backfield at all. I don't think he's topped one catch in any game. He hasn't had 2 receptions in a single game this year. So if there is a chance to upgrade for the Chiefs, I do think they should take it because this offense is looking better every week, and that feels like it could be the final piece of the puzzle that's missing.
Right. Now, the Chiefs would be the sexy destination, right? They were the Super Bowl runner-up last season. They're in the midst of building a potential dynasty.
Rice coming back, catching a couple of touchdowns, looking like the best offense in the league, and they just crushed Vegas. Is this the best team right now? The high of the Chiefs? What are you seeing?
I'll tell you what, we saw them against Detroit, and we thought, okay, well, they put it together, and they beat Detroit. And then when I saw what Detroit did to Tampa, now you have to really look at that Kansas City game and say, wow, maybe the Chiefs are back. And I'm like you, I have to credit Andy Reid a lot. 0-2, losing to Jacksonville, no panic. We're going to be okay. Keep building. Let's just play Chiefs ball. We're going to work these young receivers. Now when we get Rice back, we're going to be that much better. Well, now, and they've got an arsenal that is like it was before. And that offensive line, we mentioned this, Jack, they are playing. They're not a dominant offensive line, but in the past, it was always, oh, gosh, this guy's terrible. And the left tackle can't do this, and they can't protect Mahomes. They can't run. Well, now they've got running game. They've got protection. People have to play man-to-man against all these guys, or Mahomes is going to carve them up. And then when you play man, now that gives him the avenues to take off and run. And it's a headache. It is a headache.
It really is. And I look at the Jalen Moore. They broke off that money to him before the year. They obviously used the first round pick on Josh Simmons. And this is a strange situation where, he left the team and it surprised him a little bit. And he's got whatever he has going on. Hopefully they get him back. But Jawan Taylor was the big concern at right tackle. And you're thinking now they're going to have a 2-tackle problem. But for Moore to come in and solidify that left side in the way that he has, it's been season changing for them.
It really has. It gives them the confidence that we can do what we always do. And our line is back in shape. The 3 interior guys are very good. We knew that. We thought the problems would be outside. Well, now when you don't have to worry about that and you let Mahomes be Mahomes, and now he's got his weaponry back, and some of these young guys, Tyquan Thornton and Smith and Noah Gray, you get them as complementary players. They don't have to carry the load because Rice is back, and now Hollywood Brown and Worthy is back healthy. Now, man, you've got all these options, and they're playing in rhythm. Last year and the first part of this year is, if they're going to get a big play, it's got to be Mahomes just making something happen and scramble. Well, now the big plays are coming as part of the natural flow, and they're playing with great confidence.
They are. I go back to what GM Brett Veach said. This was the Giants game. They were, they're trying to avoid going 0-3. And he, all the talk around the league was they need to trade for Tyreek Hill and they need to bring in another receiver. And he was just, let's be calm here. We got to survive a couple games early. We understand the situation that we're in, but Worthy's going to come back. Rashee Rice is going to come back. And the way that they not only survived, but develop the depth, like you said, with Thornton and Juju Smith-Schuster. Who would have thought he'd be giving them these kind of minutes? And now Worthy comes back and Rice comes back. And Rice is obviously their best player as it relates to being a pass catcher in this offense. But I think the depth that they were able to put together over that stretch run without him is what makes them a very real Super Bowl team in 2025 to me.
It really does. And just they found what these guys can do. Okay, Juju, he's going to catch the ball over the middle. He's going to run after the catch. Thornton can stretch the defense. He can make big plays when we want to take a shot. And everybody else has kind of found their role. and they know what they can do now. So they're going to be a tough team to deal with. And I was impressed with that win over Detroit. But then after last week, I'm even more impressed because they took some things away from the Detroit offense. They attacked the defense that we know can play, and man, that was a confidence builder for them.
Yeah, I think it was. And now if they get Josh Simmons back from his personal situation that he's got going on, now you have 3 tackles. You can think about putting more, maybe even at right tackle, or Simmons at right tackle some. And you know how the NFL goes. You're probably going to use all 3 of those tackles regardless, because injuries occur as the season goes. But to have 3 tackles for a team that had tackle issues coming into the season, what an upgrade.
You're right. You have to give Brett Veach and Andy Reid their props. Hey, we had a problem. We fixed it. And we fixed it with a draft choice and spending money in free agency, and we are better now. That's not a problem area now.
Best team in the AFC coming out of week 7. If I gave you the Colts and the Chiefs, where would you lean?
I still want to see the Colts beat some quality teams. I'm worried about that secondary, the injuries. Colts are playing excellent offense, but right now the Chiefs are playing very good offense and very good defense. So I'd lean to and that championship mentality too, that DNA. So I'd still lean a little bit towards the Colts right now, I think.
Towards the Colts or towards the Chiefs?
Just towards the Colts a little bit, but I wouldn't be I wouldn't be putting my house on it.
I got you. Okay, you take the Colts coming out of week 7. I'm going to take the Chiefs coming out of week 7, just based on what
the Kansas City Chiefs are rising. After a rocky beginning, what we're seeing now is a team waking up, adjusting, recalibrating, and proving exactly why they're still among the elite in the NFL. According to Sports Illustrated, the Chiefs are playing the best football of the season, and they are a top team in the National Football League right now. That's no small claim, and it's one we're starting to see validated on the field. Head coach Andy Reid and his staff are getting major credit for making the necessary adjustments. The offense is sharpened, the confidence is building, and with everyone back on the offensive side of the ball, the potential is enormous. Let's pause and look at how the story has unfolded. The Chiefs started the season in a way that raised eyebrows. Losses, some stumbles, questions about whether the machine that powered back-to-back Super Bowl appearances had begun to sputter. But here's where things shift. The defense has been a cornerstone, ranking among the NFL's top 3 in fewest points allowed, about 17.7 per game, as noted in that SI article. And the offense is beginning to catch fire. Add to that the timeless reliability of Patrick Mahomes. One of the hallmarks of greatness is showing up when the stakes are high, and Mahomes is doing exactly that. In Week 7, the Chiefs shut out the Las Vegas Raiders 31-0, held them to just 3 first downs and under 100 total yards, while Mahomes and company put up over 400 yards of offense. That kind of domination sends a message. When the Chiefs are healthy, locked in, and confident, they are hard to beat. The article also highlights the return of playmakers and the regained offensive depth. When everyone is available, the Chiefs are dangerous. It's not just about being good enough, it's about being elite on both sides of the ball. That clearly signals momentum. Now for you, the viewer, the fan, the member of Chiefs Kingdom, it matters because this is the moment where the narrative flips. Instead of, can they win, it becomes, can anybody stop them? The question is not simply whether the Chiefs make the playoffs. By now, that's a given. They're playing for more. They're playing to remind the entire league why they've been the standard for so long. Yes, the Kansas City Chiefs are back. Not by accident, not by hype. They've earned it through execution, adjustments, and resilience. If they continue down this path, stay healthy, maintain focus, and avoid the self-inflicted wounds, they're not just contenders, they're the standard to beat in the AFC. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you believe the Chiefs are once again the clear-cut team to beat this season? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, smash that like button if you're fired up for this run, and make sure you hit subscribe for all the latest updates, analysis, and deep dives right here on Chiefs Kingdom Report.